Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my May vlog. We're about halfway through the month at this point, so I do have some stuff to catch up on. And we got all unpacked, settled back into everyday life, which I'm so thankful for. The trip was good, but I prefer to be home. So, back into the routine. But I did get first aid certified, so that was nice. Came home, had an opportunity to get first aid certified with the local church. Had a really fun day of it. And it was just one of those things where it was just like, yeah, I enjoyed being able to do that, go and be with the crowd of people that I just enjoy being around in general. But then to actually get first aid certified, I feel much better now knowing that I am able to handle an emergency situation should something happen either at home or somewhere else. I did primarily take it for that reason, but I'm also involved in some community stuff, and it's just good for me to have that under my belt anyway. So that's good. It gave me a confidence boost and a reassurance, so now I do know what to do. I hear of so many incidences of children choking or something bad happening. And just the fact that I know what to do now in that situation just gives me a lot of peace. I've been wanting to do it for a few years now, but every time the opportunity comes up, something else has came up in its place. So I am happy for that. And then we had Mother's Day weekend. It was okay. Unfortunately, my grandma ended up in the emergency room, so that was hard. Was having some health problems. But she's on the mend now. I'm just kind of hung out the night before with the family watching movies, and then went to church the next day, and we basically did our Sunday routine. The men cooked, so we did have a meal, but it was just definitely hectic with everything going on. But it was fine. Got to hang out with the family, hang out with the kids. But yeah, I am thankful. Thankful for all the moms out there. Thankful for all of the women who made me a mom. My husband made it a point to get a picture of all the moms in my family on our trip. So that was super special. And those are all the women who have influenced and shaped me, as well as many other in my community, to be the mother that I am today, and the Lord has used to help guide me in my own journey of motherhood. I am so beyond blessed to be a mom. Growing up, it was always something that I knew from a very young age that I wanted to get married and have children. Little did I know how many children that the Lord would bless me with, and I'm so thankful that He is not only given me the family that I wanted, but He expanded it so much more than I ever could have thought. And there was a season of life when I thought we were done having kids, and the Lord said, nope, you're having more, and you're going to keep having them until I say otherwise. And so it's just such a beautiful journey. I know there are so many women who don't get to experience this, and I'm just so thankful that I get to. My heart does go out to those who don't, who've gone through pregnancy loss, or for those who continue to go through pregnancy loss or infertility. It is such a blessing, and my hope and my prayer is that somehow, some way, whether it's through having children or not, that the Lord provides that gap in their lives to be filled, whatever that may be. But I know it can be hard, or if you've lost a mom, I know that can be a hard thing to go through. But yeah, I'm thankful that the Lord has given me a life that He has. I'm so blessed. It's hard work, very, very hard work, but it's kingdom work, and it's the highest calling. I've heard it be the highest calling that God has given, that our Lord Jesus has given to us as women, and to be able to be in that position is such an honor and such a blessing. Yeah. Anyway, on the agenda for today, I've got to take my youngest to a well child checkup. She's been super healthy so far, so my prayer is that she continues to be that way. We've got our local county fair that we are going to over the weekend that we're excited to go to. We weren't gonna go, but then my parents were like, well, let's go to the Destruction Derby on the last day of the fair. The kids were like, can we please go? Can we please go? So what turned into, it was only going to be a couple hours. Then the kids were like, well, we want to ride rides, we want to eat food, which then turned into a whole day. which is fine. We went last year. We actually manned a booth at our previous church last year, so I'm hoping to go in and say hi to them and see what's going on there. But we had since switched churches due to the Lord's leading. But that was a fun experience last year. It was exhausting, but it was fun. And then this year we're just gonna go just for the sake of going and taking the kids, and it'll just be a nice family fun day. And the kids, especially my son, likes monster trucks, and so it'll be fun to watch the destruction derby and watch the destroy cars. I mean, so yeah, it'll be a fun day. We just got out of my daughter's well child visit. Everyone told me how cute she is. Everything looks really good. She's a super healthy baby. There was a med student there, a high schooler doing some kind of medical program, who got to come in, and that was fun. I always like it when I can see the med students, the high schoolers, the pre-med, all of that, interns, anyone who's there willing to learn how to be a doctor. I know there's some controversy as to whether or not we want to let med students in as patients, and my whole thing is let them in, let them learn, let them see, because otherwise they're not going to learn, and we're going to end up with doctors who don't know what they're doing because they were never allowed to experience learning hands-on like that. And so I make it a point to always let the student doctors in, because I always know that there's the experienced doctors who are absolutely not going to let anything happen that shouldn't happen. And quite honestly, those students are probably paying more attention anyway because they really want to get it right. So yeah, that was a good experience, and again, there's just so much value in letting students learn, and I absolutely love my kid's doctor. I just love her. She's a mom herself. She's able to look at it from both a doctor's point of view and a mother's point of view, and so we're able to mom chat. And so that's always fun. Her doctors are really great. I really love actually all the doctors that we've been with. This doctor is absolutely phenomenal. There's a couple different ones in there that we see, just depends on who I'm able to get into, but I've liked every single one of their doctors. So yeah, as much as the healthcare system can be scary, I'm very much in the center of, there are some things I want to do medically and some things I don't. I guess you call it the scrunchy mom type of thing, where you do some of it through that, some of it you do on your own, and my whole thing is get the opinions, make the decision based on your circumstances, the knowledge that you have, and do the research yourself. But I really do like the approach that my kids, the doctors, have to their practice. And again, when you get someone who's in a similar season of life you're in, they're able to bring both perspectives to the table for you, and it's really good conversation. It's really good to I'm thankful for the medical care team that we have. Well, our washing machine went out today, or it's been out for a week, but my husband could not fix it. I was able to do some loads here and there, but there was just no saving it. Thankfully, a real good friend of mine gave me her old one, and I'm so thankful. If you live in a large family, getting 1 day behind on laundry is like getting 2 weeks behind on laundry. So we are definitely, we want to get caught up because this will get real bad real quick. Today's fair day. Looking forward to it. Here's a little outfit of the day. I'm just wearing a yellow shirt with a teal floral hat. I found this on sale for Christmas last year while we were shopping, and I got my daughter one, so we're all kind of in this color scheme today. It'll be fun, but we're looking forward to just enjoying a day out with family. Next for the day, I've got yogurt, bananas, string cheese, chips, and there are some goldfish in there, as well as our water bottles. We're gonna go get some lunch first at our local Mongolian barbecue, and then we'll head over there. I heard that fair prices for food is like beyond ridiculous this year, so we figured if we eat lunch first, take snacks there, and then we'll get some sort of fun fair treat that we get that you just can't get anywhere else. So my husband likes funnel cakes.
Looks painful to me.
I got called old this week by a teenager. I am 30 years old. And I asked her, at what age do you consider old? She's all 26. I have been old since I was 26 in a teenager's eyes. Yeah. I think I'm going to end my vlog here. It's been a good month. Nothing too exciting happened, but what did happen, it was all good. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I do videos focusing on beauty and lifestyle, and my goal on this platform is to share my love for beauty as well as my love for Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. If that's what you're into, hit that subscribe button, and if not, but you still want to stick around, I'd love to have you. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.